Umhlanezolo sibona ingxelo ezimanyumnyezi zabantwana abaye baxhatshazwe ngokwesondo kodwa ke ngoku njengokuba besitshilo kwinqaku lethu lokuqala namhlanje nabani na othe wafunyanwa enetyala lolwaphulo mthetho ngokwesondo kubantwana nakubantu abakhubazeke ngengqondo ufaka kwincwadi apho baye bagwetywe khona babhalwa khona kodwa ke le ncwadi igcinwa eyemfihlo. Umbuzo kukuba ingaba oku kulungile na? Ayanda Masango negqiza labathandi beKids News basenzele le ngxelo.
Attempted murder docket of 294 children from July to September 2022. 1,895 assault GBH cases with children as victims were opened with the police during this reporting period.
Okay guys, so just before we start our discussion, what are your guys' opinions on what the causes of sexual assault are?
Hi, my name is Nandi Mumba, and I think we should look into the perpetrator's background, because you can get that as kids they were assaulted themselves, so they are taking their trauma and grief on the victim they are assaulting.
Hello everyone, my name is Ona. I feel like the causes of sexual assault are mostly physical force and also threats.
Hi, my name is Carol Paleng. Adding on to that, I want to say not only that, also ethical standard laws and evolutionary pressures add on to that.
So the country's annual police number and crime statistics show the alarming number of cases of sexual assaults and rape. Do you guys think that enough is being done in the country to protect women and children?
No, I think that enough is not being done, because every woman and child is being raped as we speak. In every single 26 seconds, a child or woman is being raped. And the cases, instead of the cases decreasing, they're increasing day by day.
And as adding on to Una's answer, guys, we shouldn't forget about the boys too. Boys too also get raped, and as well as the justice system does take the rape and assault cases very seriously, but they are also failing by prosecuting the cases, because it takes time for them to prosecute the cases, because you go through statements and they need evidence and all those things, and it's just stressful. So they are failing they are failing as South Africans.
I don't feel like enough can be done, because you don't know who sexual assaulters are, you don't know who sex offenders are, you can't really be protected, because it can be your father who sexually assaults you, it can be teachers, it can be literally anyone around you. So you can't really, there's no way to actually protect women and children from being sexually assaulted.
The National Register for Sex Offenders. So the sex offenders found guilty for sexually assaulting or raping these women and children are kept. So I just wanted to know from you guys, do you think that should it be kept like that, a secret, or should everyone in the public know?
I honestly feel like everyone in the public should know. These sex offenders should be named and shamed, because we cannot keep them in the dark. If we keep them in the dark, they're going to continue to do the same thing over and over again, and we do not want that.
And as well as in communities, they should, when someone new wants to move into the community has to go by checking whether they have a criminal record and what type of criminal record they have, because when someone gets raped in the community, at least you have an idea what's going on. So if you are the perpetrator, they can check and prove that you're not and move on to the next person. They should, we as communities should look after the girls, kids, boys, everyone in our community. Even old people get assaulted as we speak in this day and age.
Yes, I agree with your guys' statements. I agree with that, because citizens should know who these people are, so that if they're wandering, walking around, and they see people, the assaulters approaching them, they should know who they are to at least protect themselves. So yes, I feel like it should be known to the public who they are.
Okay. So guys, as you know, here in South Africa, we have marches against such. We have gatherings, all sorts of gatherings to maybe educate people on what's going on in our country right now. But from you guys, what more do you think can happen? And what more do you think the country can do to protect women and kids in the country?
I think the marches, yes, we have marches and everything and all these campaigns, but sometimes the marches and campaigns are not useful because people still go and do these things knowing very well what's going to happen. So like we as girls and boys, we should like protect ourselves, know ourselves, stand our grounds, and don't fall into peer pressure.
Adding on to what you said, I just feel like, yes, you should stand up for like whatever's happening to you. Don't be ashamed. I understand, yeah, some of the people are very shy, you know. Some of the people in their minds, they're like, yo, no, what if I say this? They're gonna think I'm a joke. They're gonna name and shame me. And I feel like we should just stand up once as a country and just name them and like shame them.
Thank you guys so much for expressing your views and opinions on today. But clearly there's a lot that still needs to be done to protect women and kids in this country. That's all from us. I am Ayanda Masango, Kids News guest presenter, and keep on watching Kids News every weekday on SABC 1. Bye.